doing?
Hi Alex, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
We are really happy to having you here. We are only waiting for more people to join us.
Okay,
So
of course.
let's start with our greetings, to say it that way, that we are very thankful to Suspline and to Lieva to help us to having this interview with you, something that we have been preparing for the last couple of days. So we really want to thank them, and also thank you for accepting this interview. So how are you?
Oh, I'm fine actually. Just uh come home and relax because I had so much thoughts in my head, like thinking about this Eurovision and how it should be, like.
Yes, because I'm guessing that yesterday was a very emotional day, no?
Yeah, you're right. It was.
So can you talk about us? Uh, how do you live this process of participating in the national selection for Ukraine?
So everything started when I came to a Ukrainian sound producer, Mikhailo Klimenko, or Adam, who wrote a song for Darina Krasnovetska. You know her?
Yes, we not her.
So yeah, and we started working together. We were just closing in the studio for some hours and just sitting, jamming, and doing something, trying to create a song. And then we did it and applied an application, and that's how it all started.
Because let me tell you, from the beginning, you were one of the favorites for winning the national selection. So, what was your emotion through all this journey?
It was, of course, nervous because this is my third time here in selection, and I'm turning 14 years now. So that is my last year anyway. So I tried to do my best, and of course I was kind of nervous,
Yes,
although I was like one of the favorites.
yes, because as you say, you are in the limit of the age, but I think that it was meant to be that this was your year.
I guess.
So, um, as you say, you have been taking part of the national process in previous years. So you have a little bit of experience with how this process works. So it was a little bit more easy this year, or how do you see the difference between each year?
Actually, all the years were different, and like all of them had some kind of hard things in this selection process. Like some of them had like half to half jury and half people's selection. So the second one had only jury selection, and this one was that's how you see it now. It was half jury and half people's, but in some kind of interesting way.
So, how do you feel yesterday when you find out that you have won the juries, and also that it was uh, almost official? It was a virtual winning yesterday, and now it's official. So, what was your biggest thing?
How it was to me, we like followed the posts of a jury, like they were posting their favorites and giving them their points, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it was kind of tight race between me and some other girl, and we were just following it, and then I started like to go in first. I had three votes, then 4 votes, and then I came home in the evening, and I've got the message like Alena Posh is one of Ukrainian singers voted for me, and that was my 5th vote, and I got that I'm the winner, and I was so happy. Like me and my family were just jumping in the room, and it was really kind of like emotional moment.
Yes, I can imagine that it was like a really happy moment because you are going to represent your country in front of all Europe and also in other parts of the world, because as you know, Eurovision and the Junior is a global event.
Yeah, of course, and that was my dream.
So how do you feel with the news, because it was a news that we know today in the morning that you are going to participate, but from Ukraine, that this year all the representatives are going to participate from their own country.
Yeah, I know that. So for me, it was kind of sad because it the thing is just to come to the place where it's all like happening, and communicate with other singers, communicate with the people just on the streets. They see you, they recognize you, and it's like a incredible feeling. But although I'm a little bit sad about it, it's good on the other perspective. It's good because in Ukraine we can make our performance better because we don't need to bring all the things and get them to the Poland. We can just make them here and make a greater performance here.
Yes, you're right. The logistic is going to be a little more easy this year, so it's a less thing to think about, and you can, as you say, um, see it like a positive point that you are going to be in your home country, and in that way also make an even more emotional work.
Yeah.
So we have seen in some pictures that you also know Susan from Germany. So can you
Oh
talk about
yeah.
that?
Yeah, so the Susan is my old friend. I know her for quite a long time. She lives in Germany, but she's a Russian speaker. I met her first time in 2018 at the Slaviansky Bazaar in the Belarus. I met there. So this contest, I won it, but the Susan got the good place also. But again, as at the Eurovision, the main thing was just speaking and communicating with each other. So yeah, we're still continue to respond.
Yes, we were talking to Susan the other day, and she told us that she is willing to see if she can win this time.
Yeah, she told me that too.
So it's nice to have already a friend in the contest, no?
Yeah, yeah. It's like I'm really happy for her.
Yes. So we also have seen that you have a friendship and some kind of relationship with previous representatives of Ukraine, because
Yeah, yeah, of course.
we see that you have
Yes.
a presentation or sing Christmas single with Sophie, right?
Yeah, it was the Christmas single, yeah. So I know Darina and I know Sophia for a long time because here we're like all on the same business, as I can say. Yeah, we're just seeing each other sometimes. We're of course communicating, supporting each other. So yeah. And about Christmas single, after Sophia went, or yeah, after Sophia went to the Eurovision, we were invited to record this song with her and some other guys.
So, have you talked to them? Have they give you some advices or say something to you?
Yeah, I already spoke with Darina and Sophia, and they were giving me some advices that it's gonna be hard but funny. It was like main thing. Like,
So it's really 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 special that you have already like that support from previous artists, that you already have a friend in the contest in Germany. So even if this year is not going to be that all together in the same space, but you're already enjoying that like community that Eurovision is.
yeah, of course.
So we also find a photo where it's you with Neta, the winner from Israel. So how was that happen?
So Neta came to Ukraine last year for the Voice finals. Uh, she performed her songs, and I was there. I wasn't in the final, but I just came to support my friends that were in the final. So lots of my friends were too here. Like Darina was also here. And we were just supporting our guys, watching the final, and lots of Ukrainian and other like singers were there, and Neta was also here. So yeah, I was lucky to take a picture with her.
So last year, did you watch the contest, the senior and the junior?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
And what do you think about the two editions?
What?
Yes, what were your thoughts in last year's junior contest?
Like, what's my favorite one?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So if we'll think a little bit, I think my favorite was uh, a guy from Australia. He was great. His voice was like it was like insane.
Yes, Jordan
I like.
is really an amazing artist.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
um
and also Melta was great. Melta was great that year. Yeah, I liked her song.
and from the perspective of the that this year the junior is going to be a little different, but it's going to happen. What was your thoughts about the contest? Because you know the senior got cancelled this year, so were you crossing your fingers that everything is going to be okay, or were you prepared for this kind of changes?
Actually, I think that everything is gonna be okay. So, the contest will happen, and I also hope that if the situation will like stabilize, so we have a possibility to perform in Poland. It's like not an exception. Uh, so I hope for the best. Like,
Yes, because I saw, I think in one of your posts, that you describe your song. I'm sorry for my Ukrainian, but I cannot pronounce the name of the song. I think it's a little difficult for me. But you describe your song as a way to discover yourself, discover your your way, your path, no?
Yeah, so my song is called Відкривай. So in English it can be like open up. It means that you should just open your heart to this world, and you should like get this motivation. When you listen to the song, we wanted people to get this motivation, like motivation line to get up from this from their couch and do something, help someone another, help himself, like to do something, just to do.
Yes, and it's really interesting because in your song you can in the moment listen this like upbeat rhythm that make you wanna stand up and do something.
Yeah. Actually, we call it sunshine. So when you listen to this kind of grooves, like yeah, it's making you to feel this like kind of power that it's rising in you, like something like this.
Yes, and it's really a nice message in the one in your song because I think it's something that we need right now. That be open to new experience, to new changes, because everything is changes around us. So it was really, I think, a very good decision. The song that you and your team and your and also the composer made with this entry.
Oh, thank you.
So we found in YouTube some videos that you have upload of some covers. So can you talk about us? What kind of music do you like? What is the influences that you have in your music and your style?
So actually, I did like plenty of covers for various like singers, and but if we talk about like the songs and the things that inspired me for like the period of creation our song, and about the artists who I am like listening now permanently. So maybe the like the main influencer for me was the Jungle. Jungle is not so famous British like a neo soul band. They're super cool. I love them from like all the heart. And of course, I was inspired by Michael Jackson. It's one of my favorite artists too. Like his vocal technique, like vocal techniques. Uh, that was all from him.
Yes, because he was an amazing showman that really changed how the music industry works, how the shows are made. So, of course, it's going to be a big influence, no?
Yeah, and actually, not only shows. He's, in my opinion, he's one of the best like vocalists ever on this planet.
Yes, that we as humankind have the pleasure to listen, no? Because I think that everybody knows at least one song of Michael Jackson and can identify with one of their songs, no?
Sorry, I hear you bad. Can we reconnect? Like, I will send you a request again and we'll reconnect because I have troubles with the speakers, okay?
Okay, don't worry. We wait for you. So we are only waiting to give you the best interview possible. So we are sometimes we have technical difficulties, but don't worry. We are so happy to have this interview with Alex and he's back. So let's see. We are waiting.
Okay, so I'm back.
Okay.
Can you please repeat your last question?
Yes, that obviously, as you say, Michael was one of the best performance of the history. So, can you talk us how do you start to sing?
So actually, my parents are saying that I started to sing when I was like very young. When I was 3 years, I remember that I watched Eurovision in 2009, and I loved the Alexander Rybak's song "Fairy Tale,"
Yes.
and I was like, I was 3 years old, and I was trying to sing like, "I'm in love with the fairy tales," and that's what I remember. And then when I was some older, I started to do like folk singing, Ukrainian folk singing. And when I was 8 years old, I moved to like pop singing and something.
So, your Eurovision journey, to say in that way, start with Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
And I suppose that now it's more easy to sing Fairy Tale than when you were 3, no?
I guess yes, because I at least know the words.
And it's possible that maybe you can sing a little bit of the song for us?
Which song? Fairy Tale?
If you want, or whatever is your favorite Eurovision song.
No. Um. Okay. I don't know which song can I sing because I love the songs and I listen to them, but I don't know the lyrics. So if you want, I can sing you a little bit of my song.
Perfect. We are happy with that.
Okay. When you give it something to who's asking for, well, you should keep on going for to change this world. Oh, I think right to survive any sorrow. You have to be full of, you have to be full of love. It could satisfy, certificate da sim certo sai momento sama me bullet vai sense ci porta da vida vai
Wow, 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 wow. That was amazing. Really, your voice is incredible.
Thank you.
And that change that you made, that like that half of the song is really magical. Let me tell you that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We are really, really, really excited to see you on November in that stage because we are crossing our fingers that you are going to be one of the best artists.
Thank you so much. Thank you for making this interview with me. Like, it's the first interview for me as a Ukrainian representative. So, thank you, and maybe to the last time or to the next time. Yeah.
Yes, we are, as we said in the beginning, we are really happy to have this opportunity with you because you are now the official representative of Ukraine. We are really happy that it's going to be you. And also, as you know, we've been having some logistic problems in the before of the interview, but we are so happy that this happened and that we have the permission of the delegation, and we really thank them and thank you for accepting this interview. because we are really happy to having you here in the Bravo Eurovision family.
Thank you again.
So, of course,
Goodbye.
we want to wish you the best for this journey and let you know that we are going to be following you, supporting you, and that we are really going to be there through all of this journey.
Oh, thank you. I actually wanted to again thank you for this interview, and I hope that your passion with this, with this following the Eurovision, will increase. Your subscribers will follow you, and you will become the biggest fan club of Eurovision. That's my true wish for you.
Oh, thank you, Alex. We really appreciate your support because, as you know, we are a really young account, but we are so happy to having you here. We are willing to have another interview in the future with you. And also, as I already said it to you, you are now part of our family, and we are going to support you.
Thank you. Okay.
Bye bye,
Goodbye.
Alex.
Nice to see you.